All right, hey guys, how we doing today? I hope you guys are well. So today's lesson is going to be on clouds. So I figured what better place to do it than outside, right? And we can check out some of the clouds. It's actually not very cloudy today, which is a good thing. You can hear the birds chirping. You see the dogs in the background. Um, so it's actually a really nice day today. A little cool, but almost cloudless. But we're still going to do this. So let's talk about our three main types of clouds, and then we're also going to talk about a hybrid cloud. So we have cumulus clouds, stratus clouds, and cirrus clouds. And then we also talk about cumulonimbus clouds. So cumulonimbus clouds are cumulus clouds with the word nimbus attached, and nimbus actually means rain. So we'll get to what kind of, what that cloud looks like and exactly what kind of weather it brings. So let's start with our cumulus clouds first. So our cumulus clouds are those really big puffy clouds up in the sky. They're kind of lower. They're like actually kind of in the middle of the atmosphere. So they're not really, really high up in the sky and they're not really, really low. They're kind of in the middle. They're the ones that you go out into your backyard and you lay on the grass and you look up and they look like different shapes and animals and things like that. So those are those big cotton puffy looking clouds. Now, these clouds can hold enough moisture to rain a little bit, but they're not the kind to rain all day. So they're that nice spring shower or summer shower that we get. It kind of comes quickly and then leaves just as quickly as it came. Okay, so normally we see these types of clouds on a fair day. We call it fair, which is pretty much just a nice day like today. We might have some cumulus clouds starting to form, possibly. So those guys right there, they're pretty wispy right now though, so they might be considered a different type of cloud. But eventually, once all of those water droplets turn into vapor and go up into atmosphere, then those clouds will accumulate more and more water droplets and they'll become larger, and then eventually they'll have to let some of that water out and it'll rain. So just like we're going to talk about the water cycle. Okay, so there's a couple of our clouds. So that's cumulus clouds. Then you have cirrus clouds. So cirrus clouds are those really high up in the sky clouds. They're really thin, like you can see right through them. They're transparent, and we say that they're wispy, kind of like a horse's tail. So they're not big and puffy and all smushed together like a cumulus cloud. They're kind of spread out, almost like if you took a paintbrush and dipped it in white and then just kind of brushed it really quickly and thinly along your paper. So that's what I'm kind of thinking. These are kind of a mix between cumulus and cirrus. So cirrus are usually a little bit higher in the sky and they're a little bit more see-through and wispy. They do not bring any type of precipitation, so they don't bring rain or snow or anything like that because they're so thin that they're not holding a whole lot of liquid. And so remember, that's what brings our rain and our precipitation is when the clouds get too full, they have to release it, and the cirrus clouds aren't doing that. Okay. All right, our third cloud are stratus clouds. We definitely are not going to see any stratus clouds today. So stratus clouds are really low in the sky. And because they're so low, they block the sun from hitting the ground. So you're going to have a dark, gloomy day all day long. So they're the kind of cloud that covers the sun, makes it dark, and you're going to have that continuous rain or snow depending on the temperature outside. So those are like your gloomy, dark kind of days. You're going to have those stratus clouds. All right, and then the last one is that hybrid cloud we were talking about. So it's cumulonimbus. So it's going to look a lot like those big puffy cumulus clouds with that nimbus word at the end of it, which means rain. So this actually turns our cumulus clouds into big thunderheads. So you might have heard of thunderhead clouds. So the fancy word for thunderhead clouds is cumulonimbus clouds. So they bring exactly that. They bring big thunderstorms. And then again, if the temperature is low enough, it could possibly bring some sleet and snow. But those are your big storm clouds. We see them in the summertime a lot too. They kind of come and go quickly throughout the day, and then the day ends up turning nice again and we end up getting some different types of clouds. So why do we get these clouds? Where do they come from? Remember, our wind is blowing from the west, so we have westerly winds, prevailing westerlies. So as the wind is blowing from the west, it blows the clouds, and so then the clouds come over us, and just like that, they keep blowing, and then they're gone and they move on to the next place. Right? Every time we look up into the sky, the cloud is not the same as it was an hour ago or even just a few minutes ago. They're constantly moving. And since they're constantly moving the weather with them. So that's important to note. So I hope you guys are still having fun documenting your weather from your weather channels. Take some time this next couple of days and be looking up at the sky and see if you can figure out what kind of clouds we are looking at. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye.